Let's make some homemade yogurt with pasteurized store-bought milk, putting it in the Instant Pot and bringing it to a boil with the yogurt function, making sure to stir it occasionally, that way it doesn't scorch to the bottom of the insert. Then we're going to add my favorite yogurt starter from Homesteaders Supply. This is 1/16 of a teaspoon for the amount of milk that I put in. You just make sure that you read your package depending on how much yogurt you're trying to make. Another great company for a yogurt starter is Cultures for Health, and theirs come in individual foil packs. I just like this one because it's a little bit easier to do when you're making large amounts. Once the yogurt has come to a boil, you want to let it cool. So I'm just going to give it one last stir, and I'm going to cover it with a tea towel. If you want it to cool faster, you can always remove the insert from your Instant Pot. I've even put mine on ice before to make it cool quicker. So when you're adding this starter, you want to make sure that the yogurt has cooled down to between 100 and 112 degrees, and that is so that the temperature of the milk does not kill your starter. So I've added my starter. I'm going to give that a good stir. Something I found is that yogurt making is super easy. I've made raw milk yogurt, I've made pasteurized milk yogurt, I've used different yogurt starter cultures. Honestly, if you have an Instant Pot, it is totally the way to go. Make sure you remove the gasket from your lid. You do not want it to smell like whatever you cooked last in your Instant Pot. Here I am trying to put my lid on backwards. I'll figure it out in just a second. But you don't have to worry about the seal, but you do have to use the pressure lid. And then I like to cook mine for anywhere from 12 to 18 hours. I will have to reset the timer, but 8 hours is usually the minimum.